Hello, YouTuberverse. It is Tanya from Keto Like a Lady, where I document my journey on the ketogenic diet. Trying to lose weight and trying to avoid type 2 diabetes, never have to go on insulin again, because I did have to go on insulin when I was pregnant with my third child. I had gestational diabetes, had to take insulin. My doctor diagnosed me with type 2 diabetes. Don't want to go back there again. So I'm trying to combat that with the ketogenic diet. So I hope you enjoy this, what I eat in a day, and a little chit chat. I know it's been a while, but I will explain all the goings on afterwards. So here's my breakfast for the morning. As usual, I have 1 egg, 4 sausage. I put on the pink Himalayan salt I use a grinder. For some reason, I like the grinder instead of just the already pink Himalayan salt that's been grinded already. But yeah, this is what I usually eat for breakfast. 1 egg, 4 sausage. Put it in for 30 seconds and then another 25 seconds, because I have learned that if you put it in for a full minute, the egg will explode, and that'll be very disappointing. So that is what I'm having this morning for breakfast. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm having for lunch. What's in my bag is a bag of cucumbers, packing a bag of cauliflower. I do have some cheese in here. That's more of a snack. Probably won't have it actually for lunch. Pepperoni, my favorite brand. Took it out of the bag this time, packed it up. Made myself a chicken salad because I seem to have some sort of reaction to tuna salad. And my favorite light ranch Marzotti's dip that I'll probably dip the cauliflower and or the cucumbers in. And that's what's in my bag for today. And that is what I'm having for lunch. So it has been quite a while since I've done any videos on this channel. Yeah, I've neglected making videos. I haven't been making any videos. I had moments where I started to make videos, and then I didn't finish them, and I didn't do anything with them. I didn't post them. I deleted them. You know, there wasn't a whole lot going on. I mean, as far as making videos are concerned, trying to make what I eat in the days and things like that. It hasn't been like a real terrible dramatic things or anything been going on. I have just been contemplating not doing keto anymore, because there are other things that I've been doing in the past to lose weight, and I've lost weight successfully doing those things, and I've been gaining a lot. So I'm close to like 220 now. And if that's not something I'm obviously I'm not happy about. So, you know, I contemplated not doing keto anymore. You know, if something's not working, why continue to keep trying at it? That being said, when it comes to the keto diet, I feel when I do eat ketogenic foods. I don't know if it's ketogenic foods per se, but when I avoid the sugars and the grains and the carbs, and keep it very low, at least keep it very low carb. But I try to, go with under the 20 grams of carbs that is recommended daily to do the ketogenic diet. I do feel a lot better. I feel more energetic. I do feel good, and I do start to lose weight. And I was doing pretty good last year. I'm trying to figure out where along the way where I kind of lost it, went off of the rails, got off of the train, laid down on the tracks, the train backed up, ran me over, and I ran into the woods. I'm not really sure what all happened there. And I try to figure it out, and then I think, well, just leave it alone and go with what had worked before everything kind of went haywire and crazy. And I know a lot of it had to do with quarantine and lockdown and all the crazy things that were going on last year. But last year's over, and we're now in July, and it's time to get my act together. And so a friend of mine had told me, as I was contemplating not doing keto anymore, a friend of mine was telling me how he did, he had a gastric sleeve. He did the gastric sleeve. And I have nothing against surgery. I believe that when you're at your wit's end and you've tried everything and you've done everything, and it's just nothing seems to be working, you can't, and it's a matter of life and death, because a lot of times at that stage in life and you at that weight, you get into a whole bunch of health problems. So sometimes it's something to help you, it's a tool to help you to lose the weight, to get off of the meds, to help fix your the diseases that you have, your high blood pressure, your high cholesterol, your type 2 diabetes, a whole bunch of things that are going on. Having said that, I looked into it. I just thought I'd look around and research and see what was, and they have these little calculators where you calculate your BMI, and my BMI is very low, and I would not qualify. So there's that. Your BMI has to be 35 or over if you have a life-threatening disease such as diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Or your BMI needs to be 40 and above. Neither of which apply to me. So I was like, you know what? Doing keto, it was working. I was going in the right direction. So maybe I need to restart again. Restart. And I always say it doesn't matter how many times you start over as long as you keep trying. So I think I'm going to really work at it this time, because before I would work at it, jiggling here. Before I would do it, I'd work at it. I'd have a little bit of a success, and then I'd kind of I lost 5 pounds, and now I think I'll have some toast. I would, I'd have a bunch of carbs and slack off and everything else, and then be like, yep, now you gained 6. Why did you do that to yourself? So I am going to start again. That's the great thing about, about life is you can start over as many times as you like. So I'm going to start over. I'm going to start again. Because like I said, when I am eating low carb and cutting out the carbs and the sugar and things like that, I actually feel good. My body feels good. And, I am working on that. I am also working on going back to the gym, trying to go to the gym 2-3 times a week. This weekend was 4th of July weekend, and we went down to the shore as a family, so that kind of went by the wayside. So I didn't really, I tried to be as ketogenic as possible. However, boardwalk food at Seaside is not the best. I did have a little pizza at the end of the day, but before that, I had a protein shake with exogenous ketones in there. So at the start of the day, and then at lunchtime, I got a salad and I had a hamburger and took the bun off. And unfortunately, the hamburger was served with French fries. Did eat the French fries. Gave French fries to my son. But at the end of the day, we were tired. It had rained. We were like, I guess, I don't know. We were pretty much fatigued, and we decided to get a big old pizza for the 5 of us. So we got a pizza. I had a slice of pizza. And that's the thing too, is if I have too many carbs, I seem to be getting muscle cramps from too many carbs. So I really try to not overindulge in that either. Because I pay for it. On Friday, we had somebody at work retired on Friday. We had cake and cookies and pizza, and I had some of that, and then in the middle of the night I had terrible leg cramps. I had a lot of pain in my legs. Then the next morning, on Saturday morning, I felt hungover. I don't know if anybody's ever felt that before, but I felt hungover like I was out partying all night the night before. So, and I know I've done that before where I've, maybe overindulged in some carbs and then felt like horrible the next day. So, as of right now, 4th of July is over. I have the rest of July. I have August. I do have seminar, but I'm sure for Mary Kay, we have seminar in the middle of the year, where it's a big occasion, and usually it's in Texas, but because of COVID, we're not having a whole bunch of travel or anything, so it's going to be virtual. So that's something that I can control right there, is, seminar. And even if I don't control it, it's the middle of August. So if I slack up a little bit, I will get right back on track the next day. And that's the other thing too, is I need to get back on track. If I slip up, if I go to an event and have some cake or something, I need to really get back on track with that. So that's what I need to I think it's not so much of like cheating a little bit here and there. It's the getting back on track and not like, oh, I cheated a little bit here. Oh, I cheated a little bit more. Oh, I cheated a little bit more. And then I look back and be like, I cheated a lot. And that was bad. So I need to get a hold of that. So from what I am thinking right now is I don't have a whole lot going on unless something pops up until, August, November holiday season. So I have a lot of time to get, pull in the reins and get a hold on things and things like that. So all this to say, I was thinking of quitting. I'm not going to quit. My friend actually suggested, he didn't suggest it, but he said, this is what helped me and this is what saved my life, is the gastric sleeve. And he's probably down 80, 90 pounds. But that is not something that I qualify for. And hopefully I will never qualify for that. For people who do qualify for it and they want to get it done and it's going to save your life and you're going to feel better and you're going to live longer, I have no problems with that, because we all have to do what we have to do in order to live our best life. And if living your best life means you have to go in and get gastric bypass or the gastric sleeve or any of these things to help you, except for the whole wiring your jaw shut, that is insane. To voluntarily have your jaw wired shut. There's a new thing now. There's actually a contraption where you can put it in your mouth and it will keep your jaws shut so that all you could do is ingest liquids. And they say people have lost weight. They've lost it's like a 6-week thing and people have lost like 10, 20 pounds. But unfortunately they gain it all back and then some. Because once they get rid of this device and they can, fully open their mouth and chew again, they go and they overeat, obviously. So, anyway, so basically do what you gotta do to maintain your health, maintain your weight, live your best life within reason, not going crazy. There's people who do Weight Watchers, which I wanted to try to do Weight Watchers and I just can't. That's not for me. That's not my thing. Converting things into points and figuring out points and how many points you can have in a day, and that that system seems like a good idea. It seems like something that's workable and doable, but not for me. So I'm going to stick with the keto diet, and I'm really going to try this time. And try to not do a whole bunch of products and things like that. I'm on my way home from work. I have fettuccine Alfredo in my car, which I will be it's chicken and broccoli fettuccine and the fettuccine and the Alfredo sauce. I will not be eating the noodles. I will just eat the Alfredo sauce with the chicken and the broccoli. I also have meatballs, like spaghetti and meatballs in sauce. Again, won't eat the noodles. We'll just eat the meatballs in the spaghetti sauce. And there's also leftover flounder in the refrigerator. So I have my options. I always like having my options. Maybe I need to not have options and just say, this is what you're going to eat today, and that's it, you're done. But yeah, one of those things I'm going to have for dinner tonight. So I am back, and I am on board again for the keto diet. So if you like to see more of me, you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more for when I upload next. And I will see you guys later. Bye.